This is the manifested construct of horror within the mind consciousness system, giving perspective of how and why I exist and my current influence in human beings' definition of themselves according to and through the mind in itself. Now, horror is being presented in so many various different ways within this reality, this world in which you exist, that you've actually created for yourselves, by yourselves. Horrors such as war, starvation, famine. That's actual horror in this world. Plagues, diseases, abuse, molestation, rape. Now, have a look at this interesting point. You have apparent horror movies which take an experience presentation to the extreme through visualization, through holographics. And it is fascinating because beings will react to the center of their being when watching a horror film or movie. All sorts of emotions, reactions come through and come up. But when they will watch the news and see the horrors that is actual horror within and of this world, there will be silence, nothing, no experience, no realization, no insight. Understand, in the beginning of this reality, this world, war, for example, was designed as means of entertainment for beings. Now understand, what does entertainment mean? Entertainment is used as a form of control to assess the minds of human beings. So what you call entertainment is actually tools used to assess the resolve of human beings to be able to see where exactly are human beings within their mindset. And from there, human beings have been used as lab rats to design a system as this world within which you currently exist and exactly how this world operates at the moment. Human beings are but the pawns of a greater empire to be established in this world, in this reality, as this world, as this reality. The only way to do that is to use human beings as a tool to be able to build, establish, design the ultimate kingdom, so to speak, the ultimate rule, the ultimate control, the ultimate power. And it's been going on for many years. And if you have a look at where the world system is at the moment, it's getting there. Slowly but surely. So horror films and horror movies within which horror is experienced and generated is released to within beings' communication about how they experience the film, to see and assess and analyze how high and extensive human beings' fears especially fear levels, are. Because if a being's fear is so intense, an opening is revealed, a direct opening to manipulate and control, because fear opens the mind. And if the mind is open, so to speak, it is easily penetrable. And then that's where the television in itself comes in, with what it consists of and exists as, and the same with the internet. So realize that if you react in any way to a horror film or a horror movie, those reactions are so designed through media that you actually think or believe they are real. And then you actually miss the reality, the real horror, which is what this world has become. And you won't see that. You won't notice. All that exists is your movies, which entertain you, apparently. Because the entertainment provided within this world is not enough, is not good enough to keep you busy and preoccupied. And that's why horror films and film industry and television, etc. were designed and developed. It took years and years of preparation to bring in the television in itself and to evolve human beings with the television and what is presented on television, in media, in cinema, internet, newspapers, magazines. This was pre-planned years and years before its time. But see, human beings' minds needs to be conditioned, needs to be designed, needs to be created. So there are beings behind it all, obviously, very much patient. They know exactly how human beings operate because they designed them. So get your nose, your eyes off of what is presented as extravagant entertainment and start seeing here as what is real, what is actually going on in this world. That is what is real. That is the real horror. Thank you very much.